Hello everyone! You can't see my face at the moment, but this is Miss Julia from the Collierville Birch Library here with you to do another virtual Crafternoon. Today, we are going to be making this lovely baby bird in a nest. So for this craft, you're going to be needing a brown paper bag, some scraps of paper, doesn't matter what kind of color you have, this will become the beak and the wings of our bird. Some glue. I'm going to be using tacky glue. I find that works a little bit better with the plastic egg. You are welcome to try just using tape or white glue, or if you have glue dots, whatever you find works for you. You'll have a plastic egg. You should be pretty plentiful at the moment because Easter is coming up. If you don't have this, you can use like a ping pong ball or maybe some other round object that you just aren't using. Golf ball, play ball, whatever sort of round object that you might have, a Sharpie or markers, a pencil, and some scissors. So to start off with this project, we are going to start off with the nest portion. So you'll need your brown paper bag, and you're just going to open it a bit, and then starting at this end, you're going to start rolling it down, kind of like if you were rolling up your pant leg. You just start rolling it. You can already see sort of that nest shape kind of forming in the middle there. If it tears, that's okay. You just keep on rolling all the way down to the bottom. And you can see I actually have a little tear here. So that's fine. You're just going to sort of make your nest shape just like that. Perfect. So now we're going to move on to the lovely baby bird. So of course we have our little egg or ping pong ball or whatever that you're using for your bird. First I'm going to make his beak. So I'm going to take one of my scrap pieces of paper from before. I decided with an orange beak. And if you want to, you can use your pencil to draw out the sort of shape that you want. Otherwise you can just cut it. So I'm going to make that lovely triangle shape that most birds have for their beak. And we're going to cut that out. Make sure, see, I have it folded in half, and you want to keep that folded edge uncut. That way it'll have a beak that is able to open and shut. So we're going to cut out his beak, just like so. So it's going to be sitting on the bird, like that. Before I glue it on though, I'm actually going to make his wings. So again, I just have a scrap piece of paper. We're going to fold it in half, and you're going to draw your wing shape. Now you want to make sure that you leave some straight edge down here, because you're going to kind of fold that over so you can actually stick it onto the bird. I'll show you how that looks in a moment. So I'm just going to sort of make my wing shape. I'm going to compare it to my egg to see if that's too big. It might be a little too big, so I'm going to make it a little shorter. Of course, if you prefer, you can make it too big and then cut it shorter. It's always better to make it a little too big than a little too small, because you can always cut things that are a little too big. So once you have your shape, you're going to cut it out. The reason I had it folded in half was just so my wings would be equal with each other, you know, same size and shape. But of course, you're going to need wings on both sides. So once you have this shape cut out, you can unfold it and cut along the seam. Just like so. And that little edge I had before, I'm going to actually fold that in. So it has that edge on it, so that will allow us to stick it onto the bird a little bit better, just like so. I'll do the same for my other wing. There we go. So now I have my two wings and my beak. Next would be to actually glue everything on. So like I said, I'm using tacky glue. I have a big bottle of it, so I need a popsicle stick in order to fish it out. But you can use whatever glue you find works best for you. And I'm going to start off with my beak and just put a little on the edge. I do warn that if you use white glue, it will run a bit more. So you might have to use less or have to hold it in place a lot longer in order for it to stick. So I have my lovely beak, and I'll do the same for the wings. Just put a little on the edge here that I made. And we're going to stick it onto one side, like so. And we'll do the same for the other wing. And stick it on about the same height, like so. And once that dries, you can play with the wings a little bit more and folding them down. And of course, our little bird is blind at the moment, so we're going to draw on some eyes with the Sharpie. You can also use markers, or if you have stickers, little stickers, just put on. We're just going to put on 2 little eyes. And you have your baby bird. And your baby bird will end up sitting in your nest. Just like so, but I'm going to leave him out for the moment so the glue can actually dry. So you might want to put your bird off to the side for him to dry. But once he's all dry, you're able to put him into his nest and you'll have your lovely bird in the nest. In addition, this example piece actually uses tape. You can use tape instead of glue too if you wish. But yeah, that is your spring baby bird in a nest. I hope you all enjoyed that craft. I'm going to try and do this once a week. So be sure to tune in next time for our next virtual Crafternoon. Bye everyone!